Welcome everyone, my name is Ryan and we are back with more vintage story today. This is episode 53 of the Twin Peaks series and we're standing up here on top of one of the Twin Peaks. The other one is over there in the distance, there it is. So we've of course settled in between the two, and yes, you can see our home down below. There's our little fountain behind it. Where is it? We've got, yes, the Elks barn over there. And we've also got our steel furnace. Oh, so much stuff. The blacksmith. And we've got the windmill. Not to mention the double dragons over there. Or fall of the or descent of the serpent is what that's called. Yeah. And the main house. Oh, and not to forget, we've got the animals. But we're not here to do a sightseeing tour. Oh, no. But we are here to do something almost as important, if not more important. We're going to pan a little bony soil. It's been a while since I did this. There's nothing really super critical I need, but I'd love to see what we can get our hands on here. In bony soil, there's a chance to get some interesting items for sure. But, a couple temporal gears would be great, because we're still on the lookout for more of those translocators. Oh my gosh. And I didn't realize just how valuable those would become after installing that Translocator Relocator mod, but it's been a really fun one. I like it a lot. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time today spelunking. Don't worry, I'll only bring you guys along for that if we actually are successful with it. But and of course we need the temporal gears to repair the translocators once we find them. So I've got 15 more blocks of bony soil. You can see it's just turning 8 p.m. I'm sorry, and hopefully we can have this done by sunup. So I will show you exactly what kind of loot we get once this is finished. And there it is. So, unfortunately, no gears. I did get one little native gold and a native silver. Very nice. 2 rusty gears, a candle. These things right here, the bony ribcage and candles, I have an idea for. We're going to go try it out. Oh, and a rough diamond. Yeah, we might do a little trading today. I'm not sure. We'll see. I've got so many projects going on at once. I feel like I need to finish one before I start another. But we also need to replenish our iron supplies. Is that my ladder? Yeah. Because, unfortunately, my steel furnace is just sitting idle right now. I've only got like 12 iron bars right now. That's not even a full batch. So yeah, maybe that's good, clear my head after the last failure, the last episode, the failures from that one. A little bit of mining, good, honest, hard work. That'll help us get back into the swing of things. So let's see here. Yeah, my gold and silver. I've got a little collection going. Of course, I've pounded out several plates. Yeah, we do have many lanterns now with silver lining or gold lining. Let's see, the one I've got has nice silver. Actually, for the bismuth, I think I kind of like the look of the silver better. It's a very small detail on there, but overall. Anyway, let's put this stuff away. And like I said, we're going to take a quick flash out to that little hidden valley. I want to put these things out there. And here we are. Man, it's kind of creepy out here. Even before I've done any kind of sculpture. It's very dark, but yeah, so I've talked about it several times, but we're going to be turning this into kind of a creepy little weird, meditative spot. Just somewhere we can release our creativity and try different things. So I've brought some weird stuff with me here that I wanted to place in and about. Actually, the books we're going to just read together. But first thing I want to see what these candles look like. Can I just place a candle? Oh, good, I can. And actually does do a little bit of light. Okay, that's so perfect. What I was thinking is I'm going to just place a candle occasionally here and there, And of course, I'll probably have to move a bunch of these as I start to, design this more and more and actually do some sculpting or chiseling or whatever. But yeah, these little candles just kind of sprinkled around. That'll be a nice kind of creepy little light source for us. Boom. All right, let's jump back to the platform. Oh, yeah. See what I mean? For sure, for sure. Yeah. Okay, now let's go ahead and we'll lay some of the bony rib cages too. Beautiful. Put it right up next to some of these lights. It's a shame I didn't keep more of these. I've gotten these bony rib cages several times. I always end up just breaking them for the bones themselves or throwing them or something. But all right. Anyway, we got more ruined fence. I feel like that should probably be near the light too. Oh, okay, that's looking interesting. You know what I was thinking about the trees over here? Originally I was going to destroy them, or chop them down, I guess is the better term. But what I might do now is knock out the leaves, get rid of all the leaves, and just build up the oak trunk. I also brought another oak seed over here to plant. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and like chisel just some branches so it looks like a dead tree, you know what I'm saying? And it won't change with the seasons. It'll just be what appears to be like, kind of like what a fruit tree looks like when it drops all its leaves. I'd actually love it if I could get a fruit tree over here and just somehow get it to die and not, you know, not grow back each year. It's not like I'm lacking fruit trees, but I don't think that's even possible. But anyway, why am I chopping leaves? Let's keep placing stuff. All right, we'll put this one over here. Yes. Now these skulls. Oh, I'm curious about these. I found... Oh, there we go. We got to put a couple here too. Wait, why does that... Oh, well. Yeah, now these we found at the lazarette. Or no, it was underground somewhere, wasn't it? Let's see. Step up sometimes awkward. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, so let me dot a few more of the little spots here. Oh, I also brought a wild vine or two. I'd like to get a bunch more of those, but I'm going to be placing that. Yeah, let's see how this looks afterwards. Probably not going to be a huge change, but just little details for now. Okay, we'll take a walk up the stairs. We got some weird... Oh, damn it. I'm getting shot by drifters or... Yeah, bowthorns. There's a couple dead drifters over there too. Attacked me while I was decorating, but I might have to spend a little time in figuring out how to get the skulls to turn the way I want them. But those two are good. Yeah, I'm liking this. Yeah, again, just little details for now. We're definitely going to be doing some sculpting and stuff too. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, man. Okay, good. Another thing I'm thinking about, this is totally off the subject, but in terms of mods, I think I'm going to try installing Combat Overhaul. Or, yeah, that's what it's called in this world. I really need to start practicing with that. I've got it installed in my Dino playthrough, the prehistoric series, which if you've missed that, check out the description. I've got a link to the playlist for it down below, as well as all my other stuff. But, yeah, it's been a ton of fun, and I need to get good with that particular mod. So, it definitely changes things quite a bit. I mean, it even changes the look of certain weapons, like spears and stuff. But, just to give you guys a heads up, I haven't done it yet. But yeah, I need to get good with it. So practicing in both the worlds, that'll be important for us. But either way, you can see the blue cheese is still in its testing phase. Yeah. So we've got 9 days left for this. The last batch failed, turned into cheddar cheese, but that's not to worry. Not to worry, it's an experiment. I think I'm going to have to extend the tunnel itself, but we'll see. I'll give it 8 more days and we'll find out. Regardless, let's get today underway. Let's see, what do these books want to tell us? Okay, lore letters, part 3 of 8. Oh, what is that? Part 1 of 2, return. Interesting. Getting some... Oh, nothing new in these pages. Oh. Lore letters, part 4 of 8. I'm starting to really get a nice little library. And speaking of libraries, I do have plans on returning to the Resonance archives. But really the key there is to have a couple of translocators, because I want to be able to instantly go back and forth, obviously. That way we can loot with as much at our leisure, basically, and have as much storage space as we need. And I've had a few commenters tell me that I missed some things, important things possibly there. So we're going back, but we've got a lot of traveling to do. So we're going to take a little bit of break from the story stuff, but we'll get back at it. Don't you worry. So for now, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into today. Look at these critters, would ya? Oh my God, there's rabbits everywhere. We've got a gazelle out there. Oh, and several of the fruit trees have sprouted. We've got a few duds too, but gosh, I'd say we got maybe more than 40%. There's another one over there. I don't see the purple heart tree has not grown yet, but I've got a lot of work to do. Oh, look at that, a portal. Yes, so that's actually why you'll probably notice I've got the steel armor on. You can hear it swishing around, steel scale mail. And let me grab this. Yeah. Because I got the notification, folks, we've got a temporal storm coming in. It's a light one. Wow, these soybeans really matured quickly. Alright, we're going to be harvesting. Gimme. Oh, standing in the portal. We'll be fine. But yeah, so I think we're going to try taking on this portal storm. It's just a light one. And it's been a while since we did that, so that could be fun. Maybe we'll get some more temporal gears. And who knows, some of those guys can even drop Jonas parts, I think. Alright, none of the sunflowers are mature that I see. How about this rice? Nope. Boy, those soybeans did not take long at all. Amaranth's growing pretty strongly. Loving it. Alright, but yeah. Oh, I should probably just go ahead and replant the soybeans. We've got year-round growing here in this lovely place. So, I think I've got... yeah, I gotta get rid of this grass. We've got some fertilized stuff here, but I'm just going to slap these down, and then I'm going to work on tilling this side, but I think we'll fight the drifters here. You can see it's very open, and not to mention, I mean, even though drop rates are diminished in the hot, what's it called? Yeah, the hot springs. That's something you guys had let me know, and I confirmed it by looking up on the wiki. Yeah, the developers diminished the drop rate for anything that dies in one of these to prevent players from using them for that very reason as drifter killing farms. So, I mean, I can still use them if I get really, you know, desperate. Just drag or aggro some people into here, kite them into these. Help me out, take a little pressure off. But like I said, next time you see us, the world should be a little bit different. Alright, we just got the notification. I'm going to put the shield in the offhand. Yeah, it's going to set in real quick, people. So let's do this. I got a bunch of tree samplings in my hotbar. It's imminent. Yep, temporal storm is imminent. Any moment now. Things are going to start getting real weird. Oh boy. I hope it... yeah, it'll affect the entire world, right? Even if I were to travel through my translocator, I don't think that would be a way of escaping. But, oh, it's getting dark. What time is it? So it's only 5:20. I usually sleep through these, which is a world setting. In World Gen, you can change it so you can sleep through them. I like to do that because it's better than just turning them off altogether, you know. This way, in late game, once you get your steel armor, here we go. Yeah, you can still encounter this stuff and try and deal with it, but if it gets real bad, or during the early game, certainly, you're probably going to want to sleep through it. I'm not going to do a whole lot of looting. I can see those bow torns in the... man, I should have brought more healing, huh? Debated on spending my time healing as opposed to gardening. Or getting healing up. Not doing too bad right now. Okay. Let's go get these bow torn. They're annoying. We can chase them into the water, maybe. Yeah, get in that water, bro. Get in there. Son of a bee. Alright, we'll get this one. This isn't so bad. We'll see. A couple of hits with these steel falks. Alright, let's use a little bit of this healing just sparingly. We do have a natural healing tendency. You can barely see those things on that bacterial mat, can you? Wow. Alright. We're still going, people. Oh, should we go? Oh, there's Dave. Let's get a good look at him. Weirdo. Oh, look at his head. Weird. I thought I just saw one. God, did we for real kill them all? Alright, maybe I should be looting. Where's my knife? Wait, are their corpses disappearing? Okay. Yeah, we'll take this little lull here to go ahead and loot. I know I killed more than that. Here we go. Oh boy. We're back in it. Get off me. Very dark, guys. Sorry about that. I got the shield in my offhand. Trying to make more use of that. Okay, where's the bow torn? I don't see it. I should put this on my hotbar too, though. Okay. And we'd be really just killing it right now if it wasn't for these stupid bow torns that I cannot see. Come on over here to the hot springs. It's beautiful. Come get me, bow torns. I want to loot your friends, but I can't. Maybe I should just place this down. Oh, there he is. God, you can literally see through him. 2 hits? 2 hits? 3 hits. No, he's still freaking alive. Alright, it's too dark down there. Yeah, I should have lit the place up with torches or something, huh? Well, we're learning. I think these are... As long as it's a light temporal storm, it seems to be manageable, right? Let's get this guy. Come on, give me some gears. If all I get is twine, what the hell's the point of this? I could stayed at home and just got a bunch of twine. Alright, let's do this. Quick loot. Let's have a quick bite of some delicious cheesy pie. Oh, he's down. He's down. Heal, heal. Big heals, people. Big heals. Alright, let's get his inside parts turned outside. Uh-oh, I hear another bow torn. Come here, where are you? I don't see you. Oh, it's dark out there, people. Oh, there's fireflies. Where you at? Coming for you, bow torn. I don't see him, though. Man, this light temporal storm. Come on in. It's easy. I saw something in here crawling around. Where'd it go? Alright, I'm just going to switch that out. There he is. Oh, he's like invisible. Hey, what are you creeping around for? That's right. Let's see what you got. Oh, boy. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll just go to sleep. Oh, my God, Dave. He's pretty creepy at night, isn't he? Oh, yeah, he's got more substance almost at night. Yeah, we should be able to just plunk down on our aged bed. Seems to be waning. Okay, yeah. So, we'll just sleep. We were almost done with it anyway. Yeah, those light ones aren't too much of a threat with our steel armor, but if we get a worse one, I'm definitely going to try and encounter it. And I might get a couple of lanterns. And I've been talking about building a bunch of those, and I really do need to. Whoa, oopsie. It's not the best thing to do. Well, we still got a few drifters here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Doubt it, but we could. Yeah, I really like the Falks. It's definitely superior to the short sword, in my opinion. For some reason, I always just assumed the short sword was because it's, you know, it was a class-specific weapon. Wow, this is more of a challenge than the storm itself. It's being out here in the middle of the night right underneath the portal. This is actually the best. This is the best way to farm gears right here. I just realized that other than panning. Look at this. Just set up a lantern right underneath the portal. Get your steel ribbons on and go at it. Let's see, come on. Come on. Oh my goodness, the bow torns. Hey, elk. Just sitting there, huh? Yeah, at first the bow torns were creepy and scary looking. Now they're just annoying. Come here, you. One more. One more of the deadly folks. Uh-huh. See, run away. Alright, well... Now oh, I just got the temporal gear. Yes. Ha ha ha. The bow torn gave it up. Yay. That was pretty good timing because I was just about to cut the scene. But, alright, well, in that case, let's go ahead and loot the rest of these together. God, these things are terrible shot. Leave my elk alone. Alright, I'll continue to clear, and once the sun comes up and that portal disappears, we'll see what kind of loot we've got. Alright, here's the last one. So far, I think that's all of them. Nope, wrong. Oh, now I'm literally standing... Oh god, this thing came right at me. I guess if you stand in the portal, that's a good way of aggroing him, right? Alright, well, he's disappeared. He's going aquatic, so I think we're good. Only one temporal gear with that. But, you know, hey, 1 is better than 0. I'm going to call it a victory. And I'm going to spend a little bit more time around here just replacing the dead trees. Yeah, like I started with. But I'll call that a success. That was a good temporal storm. But hopefully next time it'll be more than just a light one. Safe and sound once again down here in our cellar. The temporal storm has passed. We've got a bunch of meat over our heads. I'm going to continue to make more and more hooks because I can essentially just have those, yeah, in all of these places. I'll need to replace this rammed earth. In fact, that needs to happen regardless. It's probably hurting the overall, yeah, storage of my stuff having this stupid earth up here. I don't know, but the reason I brought you guys is because I want to actually try squeezing some soybeans. I've never done this. It says when juiced, so boom, shift. Oh, okay, we'll put the whole... Oh, I think I have a bit more. Just a little bit I got from my original harvesting. Okay, so yeah, that's, I don't even think a full amount. But nonetheless, let's squeeze it. And no, I have no idea what to do with soybean oil, but it's good to have all these ingredients on hand, because then once I do start to get into some serious experimentation, you know, hopefully I'll have what I need at that point. It's worked out pretty well. Let's see, God, fresh for 40 years? Yeah, well, it is oil, so it takes much longer to squeeze this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now what do we do with the mash? Not too appetizing. Now, I know with fruit mash, we could take our knife and cut it up. I think this stuff we're just going to have to feed to the piglets, aren't we? Well, that's fine. Not to worry. So, what did we get? Oh, do I have a bucket? No, no buckets in here. But I guess we'll just place it then. Nice. 4 liters of soybean oil. Good for 40 years. Check it out. We got a little bit of cheese, too. Yeah, let's do a round of cheese together. Grab a little bit of salt. Oh, delicious. It's goat cheese and sheep cheese mixed together. I don't know how that would be in real life, but, you know, here in the vintage story world, it doesn't matter. All right, slap that in. Beautiful. Look at this. Alright, and on the shelf she goes. Not going to worry about putting it down in the blue cheese cellar. I've already got that. You know, what's down there is basically a test sample. Once I get that cellar working, then we'll probably make a whole fresh like batch of blue cheese, several wheels at a time. Alright, delicious. I don't have enough salt. I've had to make a couple of halite runs recently. But that's a lot easier than going on a deep hematite run, isn't it? Speaking of which, I think I kind of want to check out the bombs. Let's look at those together here after we finish off our cheese. Let's see. Okay, that's 40 liters of milk. Yeah, so if we open this up, let's look at bombs. I just want to know. Saltpeter progression guide. Oh, hold on. Let me find the entry for it. Okay, so blasting powder is, yeah, really the necessary thing. I can get saltpeter pretty easily. Black coal, I could get some of that. I know where some's at. Sulfur, I've not come across any of that yet. I'm going to have to scour my map, look at all the little points. Let's see if we can find any sulfur. What do you say? Believe it or not, some of the sulfur that I've discovered is actually near us. Well, I haven't discovered it. We've got minuscule amounts, so that's the worst possible reading for it, but that's the only level of sulfur I've found. There's another hit right here, and I've looked at all these other dots. None of them have sulfur except this one, and there was one all the way down here. No, not that one. Sulfur, minuscule amounts right at the southern tip. Now, normally what I would do is if it's minuscule like this, I'll come to another location, you know, east, west, north, and south of it and see if we get a better hit at any of these locations. Also, I'm noticing a cave. Yeah. Okay, we got some promising potential here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to switch back in. I just took this off, but I think it's probably safer if we're going below ground. Yeah, and who knows? Maybe we'll get super lucky. Let's grab 1, 2, 3, and I need some of the metal scrap. Yeah, of course, we're always on the lookout for the translocators. So place that down. All right, a little bit of metal scrap, and I probably want a bit more food. But then we're going to go caving. You know, it's funny. I've been by this cave many, many times, but we've never explored it. So let's do this. This could be a real easy source of sulfur, potentially saltpeter too if we get lucky. What am I doing? All right, come on. Just look around. Goes down, down, down. What is that? Claystone, or it's bauxite? Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's keep moving. Looks like a dead end. Good place to take a sample, I think, though. We got a little bit of temporal instability, but it's not bad. Speaking of stability, don't forget that I did turn off the cave-ins now, so there's no more instability. Damn, no sulfur. Well, we'll keep looking. But, yeah, and of course that was just so I could do more chiseling. Large-scale chiseling projects. Alright, let's find another spot to take a sample. Alright, just defeated a guy here in this corner. I think this is probably another good spot. It's a good distance away from the others, but it's kind of between them, or off to the side of them. Okay. No? Damn, no sulfur. And again, this is right here. That's the dot with the sulfur. So we're not far from it. It's just, it's very small. Alright, let's keep looking around. Oh, big discovery here. We've got some ruins. Oh my god. Where are they coming from? There's actually 2 sets of them. Directly ahead of me and then up there. Yeah, right there. Alright, let's check these out. Translocator? No. Ooh. Miner's cape. I've got the miner's headpiece. I think it's on me right now. Yeah, I've got the miner's mask. Hold on, can I put on the miner's cape too? Come on, open up. It's in bad condition, but I don't care about that. Oh, I had to take off my prince's fur, but that's okay. I think we're better suited to be miners, aren't we? Okay. The beds are shattering. There's nothing in here I really want except maybe the spider webs, but I'll leave those for now. Alright, let's check out this other one. Let me make sure I loot all these guys. Come on. Yes! Translocator, baby. Just want to see what's down here real quick. Dead end. We'll take a sample. Oh, so that's our... We now have 6 translocators, right? Yeah, so well, the most important thing is that is the second one. I now have a pair. Damn. Well, still no sulfur. Let's see anything in here. Couple gears. Don't care about the copper. Guess I'll take it though. Gears. Ooh, I'll definitely take the bandages. That might be the first time I've ever seen bandages in a crate like that, or a little loot box. All right, let's repair this baby. First goes the parts, then goes that, and of course we're gonna step through it and just see what's on the other side. There's going to be some more loot over here, so I don't know where it'll take us, but let's find out. Boom. All right, get off of it. Bunch of junk. Guess I'll take the torches. Oh. You know what? I kind of want to get some of this andesite and some of this slate here. Granite looks pretty quiet. Let's look at the map. Okay, so it dropped us north. Oh, look, we've got another translocator output right here. Oh, yeah, this is our original one. That's right, because that's the treasure hunter. Well, oh, there's saltpeter. Shoot, let's take a sample here. Maybe we'll get crazy lucky and actually get some sulfur at this location. I doubt it, but I might collect some of that saltpeter, because I know once we start, oh well, minuscule amounts, once we start actually making the bombs, I'm going to need a bunch of it. But honestly, saltpeter's not that hard to come across. Will it go in this inventory? Okay, good. I can put it down there. Yeah. Well, let's not worry about that. Yeah, let's keep exploring. This area intrigues me. Oh yeah, I got to come back here. Tainted drifter. Come here. I want this andesite. God damn, these guys take a lot of hits. Alright, let's see. Temporal gear? Damn. Ooh, what's that? Tin ore, baby. For real? Wow, that was a pretty good hit. Alright, there's more saltpeter down there. You know what? I don't have to worry about stability. I'm just going to dig straight to it. Alright, let's see how much of this we end up with. This will be helpful. Yeah, we can make bronze lanterns now. A whole bunch of beautiful tin bronze if we want. Because I've got copper for days. Yeah, we'll just knock the rest of this out. What's the potency? It's poor chunks. Well, not to worry. It's sticking right out here in the open. It's easy to get to. Alright, let me come over there. Yeah, this is an intriguing spot, and temporal stability is looking pretty good, so let's grab this and we'll go even further below. See what's down here. Oh, there's a lot of it. Alright, I'm going to get all this. Okay, we got some unfriendly dudes down there. Let's see if we can get the bow torns. It's hard to line of sight those guys, isn't it? They don't really come at you. Yeah, they tend to keep their distance, so I guess they can't get up here, can they? Alright, we'll collect our stuff. There's a bunch of unstable... Alright, you gotta be careful down here. You could run into some serious enemies. And I don't have a whole lot of healing. Well, I guess I have a bit more now that I got the bandages. Let's get this going before we go in there and get that bow torn. Definitely seeing more saltpeter. Oh yeah. Oh boy. This is not good, people. Heal. Oh wow. Heal. I used my healing. Most of it. Let's take this guy out. We'll be okay. Come on, die. Die. Ho ho ho. Heal, heal, heal. Oh my god, that was super close. Alright, god, even with steel armor, man, those little bandages suck, don't they? Tell you what, steel armor is no guarantee, guys. Not when you go deep enough. I'm actually really curious about plate armor. I'm not gonna lie to you. Come here, you. Alright. As interesting as this part of the world is, I think we're just gonna get our translocator and get out of here. I might look around a little bit more. Wouldn't it be sweeter if you could find another translocator here? But, yeah, let me just peek around. But if I don't find anything, we're going to grab the translocator and go. Okay, well, I found a bell. And I don't think that's the safest thing to do. Oh, my God. Is this a dead end? Where am I? Oh, here it is. Woo. Oh, my God. Is there a block? Yeah, I got blocks. Me and you, buddy. I'm not gonna die. Not today. Alright, let's block this off. Whoo! Oh my God. That was crazy. That bell spawned behind me. I'd already crossed that ground. Alright, let's just make sure. Not missing anything here. Can I open that? Alright, let me clear this crap out of here. Okay, so we got a little bit of a problem here. I accidentally broke the translocator while I was breaking the rest of this crap. It's not the end of the world. Can I get that? Yeah, because, well, we are so close to this other one. It's actually not far. The problem is I'm going to need to dig to the ground. Yeah, I've learned the hard way. What am I standing on? What was that? Stone rubble? I'm going to need to, yeah. Because going up is something I've learned. Doing that under the ocean is not smart. That's a good way to get yourself killed. So I'm going to dig to the land. Then I'm going to have to hope I've got enough ladders to get up here. We're at 53. I think we will. We'll just see. Let's get to the surface. And we've got to swim our way to the other translocator. But that's good. That means we're going to have a bonus. Because I've got this one. And we can return underground to that other cave. And I promise I remember where this one is. It's not so extensive as the last one I lost, I think. Of course, it's nighttime coming out of that hole in the ground. It's actually right there. I had to deal with a tiny bit of water, but it wasn't bad. Either way, I've got a little bit of swimming to do, but yeah, we're going to hit up this translocator and make our way home. Okay, it is pretty chilly, but we've made it to the spot. Here it is. This is the very first translocator I ever walked through. And you can tell that because I built a staircase instead of just a horizontal, shaft straight up and down. But either way, we got to get home and back in that other cave before I forget where the other translocator is. Yeah, there's that one. So let's go see if we can grab the other. Okay, here we go, taking the plunge once again. It's turned out to be a really good spot to explore, didn't it? I think we went down this way, yeah. Not over there. Alright. Let's get our sword out. Now, that was the dead end. I think it was down here, yeah, because I was really fascinated by the bauxite. That's what it was. Yes, in the water. Okay, there's still several places to explore in here, too. You can also probably notice that my health, I didn't fully refill the health. That's probably stupid of me. God, the bow torrents are so thick. Alright, let's just get this. Butte. I actually do kind of want these crates. I'm collecting crates. Alright, very good, very good. The rest of this is junk. Let's get out of here. Alright, go, go, go. I mean, I guess I do want to kind of explore more now. Should have come with some healing. Okay, let's see if we can get one of our temporal gears back. Well, the good news is we've got a pair of resonators. In fact, now I've got 3 extras, so I'd really like to find another one. Of course, the more the better, but I want to set up one for the village, yeah, and I also want to set one up for going back to the resonance archives. That's right. That is something I definitely want to do. Okay, we've already got everything here. I mean, as I've mentioned, there's more stuff, so I think we'll do that one first. I'll go to the Resonance Archives with the current pair of matching resonators we've got. Or not resonators, teleporters. So, yeah, that'll be the plan. And we'll have to wait on the sulfur, I guess, too. I am fully capable of manually mining, but I think it would be fun to make some bombs. And as I've said, I want to give everything a try, so making bombs could make it just way easier to acquire the resources we need. But, alright, now I gotta remember how the heck to get out of here. I think it was this way. Alright, guys, well, it's been a success, partial success at least. Where's my ladders? There we go. So I feel good about today. It makes up for the last episode, which was an utter failure. But appreciate y'all stopping by. And of course, don't forget to tune in with me live as we do our prehistoric playthrough. And I'm already developing an idea for another series after that. But no spoilers, guys. Maybe if you tune into the live stream, we'll talk about it more. But I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you so much, and I will see you all on the next one. Thank you for tuning into the video, everybody. I just want to take a brief moment to recognize my Patreons. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Your donations really do help make my work here on YouTube possible. And if anybody else out there would like to support the channel, the link to my Patreon is down in the description of this video. You can join our Discord, meet me and the other Patreons with our small and friendly community. Thank you once again.